It adds all those rows. Now let's do the same thing for deleting an existing row. Again, I'm going to copy from my other one. Let's see. Delete active input row. That's even easier. And I declare only one variable. I call that active table row. This basically says active table row selection.row. Okay. Because if you're on a table, it's going to grab which row you are. Row means number of rows. Uh, oh, it grabs the row that you are minus the number of rows. If you're on, I'm going to make this back too. If you're on a row that is less than 2, it's going to say, because I don't want the user to be able to delete the first row. You are not allowed to the first or second row of the inputs tables. In this case, first row. 3 actually, yeah. Because the first row is the titles, and otherwise, just active table row, delete. After this, I'm gonna post it again so that you'll have the proper code. So to this trash can button, I'm gonna assign that macro. Now all these ones are unnecessary for me. Remember, I had added them. If I'll try to delete the first row, see what it tells me. I mean, I don't want to delete the headings, or for my own purposes, I don't want to be able to delete the first row as well. But the others I can. Whoops. Actually, I should be able to delete that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I can't delete those. Well, I can always change that. Let me see. Oh, because of this. Okay. And I'll come to that one, what that means. Oops. Obviously, I'm going to do something exactly the same things uh, for the options table. Uh, Let me do that as well, then I'll share it with you. In fact, let's stop after that, because that seeker and that sort of stuff is going to be a little bit more involved. So we'll continue to this on Tuesday. Let me see. What was I going to do? Okay. I'm going to copy these two. I'm going to paste it back, but instead of input row, I'm going to call it option row. Instead of inputs, option. So whenever the first 6 characters of the table, active table is option, it's going to run it only then. In this case, on the option table, I don't want to delete the first three. Uh, let's do first three. First, second, or third. For now, all I'm going to do is copy these and paste them here. Okay. I'm going to edit uh, this note just to say instead of input, the options table. And similarly, I'm going to edit so that it says input instead of input. All I have to do is make it a little bit bigger, change the associations of these macros, add new option row, delete new option row, delete active option row. Now, when I click on this, it adds rows only to that one. All right. Of course, uh, you want to always copy these things because if you have new options, you don't want them to be on and off. As you can see, these things already, uh, because I defined the range for double clicking as the status column of the option row. All I have to do is copy these and their formats. It's done. I'm not allowed to delete the third one, but I can delete anything after that. Maybe, okay. Depending upon your needs, you can have it. Now I can do a lot of stuff based on these inputs, depending upon sometimes your calculations are different depending upon value of these options. For example, if I use this to make calculations for either future value or present value, and all I have to do is let Excel know that I'm dealing with present value, right? Depending upon the value of these, I'm going to do stuff. Let's stop here today. Let me save this. We can do the kind of automatic goal seeking thing later. Let me save this as 66. Done. So next time we're gonna start with that. As you can see, we haven't done much coding yet, but it performs a lot of neat things. And we're not gonna do that much more coding to turn that thing into automatic goal seeker. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'll post your homework assignment tonight. I was planning to do it last night, but I was rather sick again. You know, this my version of Ozempic sometimes screws up with you, Monjaro. But I haven't weighed myself yet, but I feel like I lost over 25 pounds now in 2 months. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know. You too. I'll be rather busy posting homework assignments, but you too. Same.